Well, alright guys, so welcome back to Gamer Today. A lot of you guys are really excited about the Whiplash update, and some of you guys are really trying to figure out what it means. Obviously you guys know it has something to do with the car, please tell me you know that. But anyways, I'm not going to waste your time telling you, hey, it's just about the car. This whole video could just be for that, but it won't be. But before we talk about what Whiplash actually means, and basically what's coming to the game, let's talk about when it's coming to the game, which is August 5th, 2020. Tomorrow, if you're watching it today. Hopefully you're watching it on the day of release, I hope so, but who knows. And guys, as a result, the servers may go down around 5 AM Central Standard Time, or 6 AM, Eastern Standard Time, if you will, and it might be going down around that time. But I will say this, Fortnite has not been keeping a schedule at all with updates, at all. They don't even care anymore. Honestly, the updates can be as late as like the afternoon, so don't wait up all morning, unless you're a content creator and you really need to make that video. Honestly, it's not worth your time, trust me, I've been there, done it, it's a lot of fun. Let's be honest, it's not that fun. But when Fortnite was big, every kid stayed up waiting for these updates. Nowadays, you have no idea when it's going to happen, and we all have lives, let's get over it. Fortnite's cool and all, but life is more important. So don't wait up all night long for this stuff, it's just not worth it, guys. So what is Whiplash and what is coming to the game exactly? Well, vehicles are now going to be coming to the game which are drivable. We've already had drivable vehicles, but now they're going to actually be cars. And these cars are not just any car, guys, they're going to actually take fuel, gasoline if you will, or some sort of power source. We believe it to be gasoline. Now guys, Fortnite has a lot of rumors and leaks and stuff like that, but let's be honest, there's no such thing as a rumor or leak in Fortnite anymore. Almost all these leaks come true, 100% almost every single time now. And I'm sure there's some rumors and leaks that don't actually come true, but for the most part, most of them do. All the leaks seem to be coming from good, credible sources these days, so when you hear about a leak, it's not really a leak anymore. It's more like, hey, we know it's here, it's coming, it's definitely here, okay? We know it by now, it's always coming to the game. We don't really need to get hung up on whether it's true or not, because most of the time it is. But here's the reason for that. Epic Games likes to draw extra attention to their game by letting leaks go out, just like Apple does, and just like all these other companies. But Fortnite with Epic Games seems to do it a lot now, because they realize the extra advantage they get when people get hyped up about it. People are promoting their game and different things coming to the game without them having to do any work to promote it themselves. Between those blogging sites and news journal sites, and obviously all the leaking communities on Discord and you name it, and obviously YouTube, one of the biggest, easiest ways for people to find out about these leaks. Yeah, that's why they let it happen, because they know it's going to help the content creator, which is going to make us want to make more videos, and they get more views and more gameplays. You know what I mean? Not gameplays. They get more people playing their game, and it's only good for the game nowadays. So with leaks come out, it gives them early chance to fix something about whatever's leaked. Say something is leaked and they know it's going to have a bad reaction, well, they can change something about it, maybe last minute, before it's actually utilized in the game, before it's in the game, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why they do it. Now, I know I wasted your time telling you all that, but I want to talk about this Whiplash thing, because the cars are coming, and of course they're going to take gasoline. That's what we found out through leaks. There's been no information coming from Fortnite or Epic Games directly related to the fact of needing gasoline for these vehicles, but we know is true. There's gas station pumps around the map, and we've also seen little leaks within the game itself, and there was also a glitch that showed basically on the map, even though there was no cars in the game, I might add. This is during the time when they took out the cars, about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was now. They took out the cars in the game, all of them now. I think it was a bit ridiculous that they had to take out all the cars, but perhaps there was a real reason in the programming side of it, or maybe it was just to get more buzz and more hype about the idea of the new cars coming to the game that are drivable. Either way, it seems like Epic Games and Fortnite are really focused on these cars now. They've gotten bored of sharks, they've gotten bored of boats and helicopters. They want you to really be focused now. The sharks are not even really there anymore. They want you to be focused on those cars, okay? And that's the big thing. They really want pumped hype all about these cars. They think it's going to drive a lot of players back to Fortnite. I particularly think, and that's no pun intended, drive players back to Fortnite. Yeah, I know, I caught on to that myself. It was an accidental. I don't script these videos, do you know that? It's all off the, cuff, if you will. But what I'm going to say is, yeah, I think this vehicle thing is actually going to be more detrimental than you might believe. So this sounds pretty cool, right? Cars are coming to the game of Fortnite that we can drive, sporty cars even. And yeah, that might be great, or it could be bad because there's less sharks in the game, less helicopters, less boats right now, and obviously the water level's going down. And basically it's almost like the map of last season, very, very small changes, but pretty much it's last season's map all over again, which is kind of a major step backwards in my opinion. Now we've all seen the water updates every single week, every other week, I think it is every 2 weeks, every week, I don't know. There's a little bit of a water update update where things are being revealed in new places which are not really new, they're old places, and they're back in the game. Maybe slightly modified in some way or another, more chest, less chest, small things like that, little breakage in like different parts of it, but really it's almost identical. It's hard to even notice a difference. It's almost like, what season are we playing Fortnite? I don't even know anymore. But it feels like Epic Games and Fortnite have given us less choices of what we can actually use for vehicles to get around the map, because there's less of the other stuff now, and now there's just going to be cars. And I think that's kind of a step backwards, because again, mobility and having options with mobility in Fortnite is a big step. I mean, I know the helicopter's a little OP, honestly, it really is. If you know how to use a helicopter properly, you can get a win almost every game if you know how to play the game pretty well. And that is a big shocking, problem. It was the same thing with the planes. I think less so with the planes, even though a lot of people really hated the planes before they made the update where the planes were not nearly as indestructible, which honestly I hated. The one thing about the planes, I'm going to talk on a little tangent here, is one time I had gotten a kill with a squad and none of us got the points. We killed an entire squad off of their plane and I shot them down with the plane that I was using, obviously, and all my squad was on the plane with me. I shot them down, nobody got credit for it. And that was originally featured in Season 7, my favorite season of Fortnite ever. I mean, it was my favorite season. But what I'm saying about this is, guys, not every update of every vehicle that comes to Fortnite has been a good one. There's been tons and tons of exploitable glitches, with anything from the golf cars, which was a lot of fun, let's be honest, those were fun glitches, and I showed a lot of those on the channel, and we had a good time. And also the shopping cart, the original vehicle in Fortnite, also had tons and tons of glitches, which they never really fixed. Every time they fixed one glitch, there was another one right afterwards, which is why they took them out of the game in the first place, because they didn't have a good place in Fortnite, no one really utilized them, and honestly, they were just more glitching than they were worth, and that's kind of why they got taken out of the game. Whether you know that or not, now you do. Anyways, guys, so what I'm saying is with these cars, they're going to need fuel, okay? That means we're going to constantly have to go around and they're going to lose fuel all the time. We're going to have to keep filling it up. There's supposed to be these little canisters across the map. Whether they're going to be used or not for the cars, I have no idea. But while I may have no idea whether those canisters are going to be optional in ways of basically filling up the vehicle on the go, or the cars for the Whiplash, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I have no idea whether those are going to be actually used, but I will say that Ali and a lot of other content creators are stating that they're credible sources, which honestly they do have good sources. Let's be real, Ali has a lot more sources than I do, and they're saying that this is going to be an optional way to fill up the cars. So I believe it completely. Honestly, there's no leaks in Fortnite. Like I said, everything comes to be true. There hasn't been a wrong leak in a while, and that's kind of sad. It's good for the game in one way, but it's also not really a leak anymore. They're just throwing it out there for everyone to know. And yeah, I don't know, maybe it's good for the game, maybe it's not. In some ways it definitely is. In other ways it just kind of lets you know everything in advance and you don't have to wait to see it yourself. And that's a little bit disappointing these days. And that kind of takes away from the draw of Fortnite. But I will say I'm going to stop going off on a tangent about that, because I know I can make a whole video about it, which I probably will, and you know I will. But here's the thing, guys, these cars coming into the game may be more irritating than you think, okay? I know there's a lot more places for them to drive now, which is a lot more sensible than the original map of the season. Then when the season first started, it was all water world. Now it's back to normal again. And there's really no good reason for it. There's no storyline reason for why the water's back to normal. It just kind of goes down every season, or every week or so. It's just going down. I don't know why. Prices going down, now water's going down. I don't know what the heck to tell you. And now, guys, keep in mind, this is a joke, but I kind of think maybe Epic Games is trolling us a little bit, making those sharks even more devastating, so that we're happy the cars are here and the water is going away. I don't know, maybe that's one of their ideas. I could be wrong, maybe it's true, I don't really know. All I do know for a fact, and I did my own testing, that sharks have gotten a lot smarter in this game. Well, at least for a while. I don't know about this week because the water levels keep dropping. I haven't even seen the shark, so I don't know. But I do know, like 2 weeks ago, I was like, dang, these sharks are getting really aggressive. So I started doing some testing, and yes, the sharks, and I looked at my old footage of my testing when I first did it for the beginning of the season, they got a lot more aggressive and a lot smarter too at going around the terrain and actually attacking the players in a more sensible fashion. All I do know, guys, is these cars are coming to the game on the 5th, which is tomorrow, and it's going to be kind of exciting, but yet quite annoying at the same time, because I don't know what to expect. You guys don't know what to expect, and that's why you're watching this video. I think it's going to be a cool update, but I also think it could be kind of a problematic update. But anyways, guys, you heard everything I have to say about the car so far. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think of the car update or the Whiplash update. I'd love to hear what you guys think is going to happen and what you think is really going to make a difference to the world of Fortnite. Do you think it's going to make the game better, worse? But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, it's been Gamer Today.